What is going on, guys? My name is Tubby, and I'm apparently a wrestling goddess, god. Well, I guess if I'm a goddess, I'm a girl, so I guess that's why some people are saying it. Now, everybody's been asking me up on my Facebook page, personal messages, channel comments, all this shit. Tubby, oh my god, what is going to happen? You got 2 titles now. You got CM Punk and John Cena. Tubby, where is it going from here? Now, I watch The Only View That Matters. Of course, that's Sean's View Entertainment. If you guys don't know what that is, go look him up. And I've been checking Bleacher Report and all the sites online trying to get a good estimate about what's going to happen. Personally, the first thing that comes to mind is possibly bringing back the Undisputed WWE Championship. Now, if you guys remember, I'm pretty sure it was Chris Jericho was the first WWE Undisputed Champion. I think, and then it was The Rock, Triple H, maybe Stone Cold was one at one time. But The Rock and Triple H were kind of the main ones after Jericho. And I honestly, I see something brewing that I kind of like Triple H back in this kind of this comedy role when he's fucking with R-Truth. You know, he's making Zack Ryder the assistant to SmackDown. I actually kind of like this Triple H versus the badass game. And don't ask me why, I just kind of do. Now, whether or not they decide to go with an angle between CM Punk and John Cena, we're going to have to wait to see. The rumors are that John Cena is going to take some time off after SummerSlam. Now, whether that's due to an injury, kayfabe, however they're going to work it, we're just going to kind of have to wait and see. Now, when you have Triple H, he's kind of back in this mix. You know, he's brought back good old JR, which makes me fucking happy. I always loved JR on commentary. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a slobber knocker. I remember the old games when JR would used to, you know, just talk shit about it being a slobber knocker and everything. And I'm glad JR is back. Hopefully they'll get rid of fucking Michael Cole, but we're not lucky enough to have that happen just yet. But you have 2 belts now. You have CM Punk, the real champion, people are calling him, and then John Cena. Hopefully what this means is we finally get a new WWE Championship belt. Now, I've got nothing against the spinner. You know, everybody hates the spinner because John Cena revealed it, and, you know, John Cena is the face of the company, and people are getting sick of him. And honestly, I don't see why everybody hates Cena. I mean, I understand he's pretty much like Superman, but at the same time, this guy's a fucking workhorse. If you imagine what some of these WWE superstars go through each and every motherfucking day, you know, guys like Zack Ryder and some of the smaller guys, they don't have to spend hours upon hours signing thousands of autographs at a time. You know, if you watch the John Cena Experience where they all get up really early in the morning, like The Miz, and they go through and sign like 500 signed photos, and they're just constantly fucking working because nothing's auto-penned when it comes to autographs. They do it all themselves, which I think is great, but at the same time, John Cena puts in so much work behind the scenes that people don't see. Everybody just sees him winning championships. Oh my god, he must be kissing Vince McMahon's ass. Now, if you're coming up with ideas, you're making wrestling, you know, entertaining, I don't have a problem with that. You know, John Cena's got to the point where, you know, I get to when I was watching him versus Rey Mysterio, I'm like, yeah, John Cena's going to win. The one thing that I am really happy for is that they ditched the whole Alberto Del Rio versus John Cena feud. You know, I thought they would have ended up just killing Alberto Del Rio's buzz, just like they have been for the last couple months, because he was originally scheduled to be World Heavyweight Champion, and then Edge retired, and it's just been an absolute clusterfuck. And now, what you saw on Monday Night Raw last week, where it was CM Punk staring down John Cena, that was never the original plan. The plans they worked on all year, they actually canceled. They just, you know, wiped it clean about a couple hours before the show and decided to have CM Punk come back and stare John Cena down. The original plan that I've been hearing on all the sites, you know, Tribal Wrestling and all these, was that Alberto Del Rio was supposed to cash it in against John Cena, and then John Cena would get a rematch come SummerSlam. And that's something where I don't understand rematch clauses, because you have Rey Mysterio now, who was champion and lost it, and then he had a championship match. Now, does Rey Mysterio get a rematch? I don't understand rematch clauses. They've always bugged me. Everybody was bitching how Rey Mysterio only held it for an hour. You have to understand that WWE superstars, and especially some of them, your legacy isn't solely defined by, you know, your skills. Your legacy in your Hall of Fame statute is more in the hands of the writers. You know, you can have a superstar that's fucking awesome and everything, but it really doesn't mean anything unless the writers get behind you, and John Cena makes a character that the writers want to get behind, as sad as and as shitty it is. Guys, I want to hear your feedback. What's going to happen? We're going to have an Undisputed Championship belt. Leave your comments in the section below. Facebook.com/TubbyEmu. You guys have a great day. Peace.